Hi, I'm Dr. Sian Cole, Senior Health Psychologist, and this video is on one of the ACT skills, present moment. So this has a few names. Sometimes we might call it a grounding exercise or an anchoring exercise, but the main purpose of it is really to actually help people to come to the here and now. And that might sound like a pretty simple idea, but you might realize actually that we're not very good at being present. Our mind is a bit of a out of control time machine, pulling us into the past. We could be reliving old hurts, failures and mistakes, or reliving the good old days. Or our mind can be, telling us stories about the future, playing a lot of that what if game, or maybe fantasizing about a particular future. So the reason why in acceptance and commitment therapy, or a lot of therapies really, the importance of engaging with the present moment is that you can't actually choose your actions, choose your behaviors if you're actually not present. Also, being in the present can actually help you be aware of what your thoughts are, help you be aware of what emotions or feelings you're experiencing so that you can then manage those too. And sometimes it's just good to be present. You might be actually having an enjoyable cup of tea or hanging out with your best friend you haven't seen for a long time, and being able to be present and engage in that experience can actually add more of those happy experiences and pleasant feelings associated with it as well. Our mind is also good at being on an automatic pilot as well. So present moment, engaging in present moment activities will also help people to be more mindful and in control of themselves as well. So one of the most simple techniques that I like to teach people in helping them to become to the present is the 5-5-5 technique. So that is about looking at 5 things that you can see right now. So I can see my microphone and my camera, I can see my computer and my light, and I can see the wardrobe. 5 things that you can then hear. So sometimes that can be more difficult, but 5 things I can hear right now. I can hear the sound of my voice. I can hear the fan, the heater on. I can actually hear my computer. Sometimes I can hear some birds. Might always be able to get to the 5, but again, it's just helping me be, in contact with what's happening around me, being more present. And then 5 things that you can feel or touch. So I can feel the temperature of the room, I can feel my chair under me, I can feel my jumper, I can feel the glasses on my face, and I can feel my slippers on my feet. So 5-5-5, so 5 things you can see, 5 things you can hear, 5 things that you can touch, feel. Connecting with your senses can actually help bring you to the present moment. Now, one thing I do definitely want to kind of get across is doing these kind of grounding, anchoring, present moment exercises are not control techniques. We're not trying to ground ourselves to get rid of our anxiety or anything like that. And one little story that I say to kind of help represent that is the dropping the anchor metaphor. So you can imagine that you're a boat out in the middle of Port Phillip Bay, and you can notice that there's a storm coming. You can see it brewing on the horizon. So you as a boat, you drop the anchor. Now the anchor is not going to stop the storm coming, but it just keeps you centered, anchored to the moment, to the place that you are, noticing the storm until it passes. So that's the same thing. So I might be helping people anchor themselves to the present moment. And that present moment could be really difficult. It could be, waiting for a doctor's appointment in the waiting room. So you're just being in the present moment, not jumping ahead to the future, or trying to control your anxiety, just being open to what it is. Now, this is a skill, and so I tell a lot of people that it's good to practice this before using it, with the heavy stuff. Just like somebody who's going to be learning how to bench press, they're not going to go and try and do the 100 kilos straight away. And so, nor should you try to do this with the most heaviest, difficult thoughts, feelings, and situations. Start small, learn the skills, practice, and as you kind of get used to that acceptance and diffusion and engagement in the present, it does get easier, the skill. Life will always give you discomfort, but it's actually about how you manage it. Good luck with the practice.